Hello and welcome. My name is Rebecca and today we've come back to the snow pea garden to harvest the seeds. So I've let these dry on the bush, but it's starting to come into a rainy season. So even though they're not fully dry, I'm going to pick them all and put them into the bowl, and then we'll take them inside and sort them. If I leave them on the bush to dry and it rains a lot, they might just all go moldy and I've lost my opportunity to harvest them. So when I planted this plot last year, I used Home Save seeds. And these plants came from a packet that said giant pots, and they were nice shaped pots. I saved other seeds and I labeled them like this as well. The other seeds that I saved were divided into different characteristics as well. Did they have the biggest pods? Were they the biggest peas? Was it the best plant? And that's how I saved them. So this year I'm going to continue on with those traits that I originally saved for. We're going to look for big size pods and nice peas. So this pod is very large, the size of my hand, so I'll be keeping that one. And I'm just going to line up other pods with it and see what's the same size. That's a little smaller, so I'll put it to the side. That one's about the same. About the same. This one is the same. That one is also the same. That is a little smaller, so I'll put it to the side. So we're just going to sort all the snow peas this way. There's another one that can be put in that pile, and those ones in my left hand are the ones with the characteristics that I wanted. And obviously all those other ones are tiny, misshapen, etc. So they'll go all the way to the side. So here's all the ones that have the characteristics that I really wanted to save for, and we're going to group them together. So next thing I need is a piece of paper towel, and I'm going to write on it the characteristics of the seeds. And that way when the seeds are dry, I just pop the piece of paper towel into a plastic sandwich bag with the seeds, and then we're good to go, and it's all labeled. So I've labelled this as large uniform pods. Now when I open this up, I'm going to see how many seeds are actually in here, or how many peas. So I open it up on the seam here so that I don't damage the peas. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll put that to the side. See if I can get 7 or 8 peas in each pod, and I'll write that down too as a characteristic of these ones that I'm saving. So we split along this outside seam. You just pull it apart, especially because these guys aren't fully dried yet. It's the best way to do it. We have to be very careful we're not going to damage these seeds because, as I said, they are not dry and hard. So we'll count how many's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's good. So I'm going to say we want at least 7 seeds. Gently open the seam. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even though it was a large pot, it only has 6 peas in it, and I really want at least 7. So I've put that to the side. So let's open the next one. You can see 1 pea has not formed there, and there is only 6, so I'm putting it to the side. Next one. And you can choose whatever characteristics you want to save for, because this is your seeds and your garden. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That can go with the 7 pods. So even though some of them were large enough, they didn't form all the seeds in there. And the reason I would like pods to have that many seeds in it is for seed saving. I want to eat a full crop. I want the crop to go maybe 2 times, and then I want large amounts of seeds in there so that when I do go to save, I don't have to save, a bazillion things off the tree, the plant, I mean. Even though that plant didn't do very well in that location, I still have plenty of seeds. So now that we've further sorted into another attribute of at least 7 seeds, we're going to write that on there, 7 peas in the pod. Next, I'm just going to carefully take them out of the pod and put them onto the paper. So just going to very gently twist them out. You can't get your fingernail, scratches on there or anything like that, or they're going to be damaged and they're not going to dry nicely. So even though we've been really picky with our attributes for this lot of pods, we still have 29 seeds. So what we're going to do next is just transfer these into a container, and every few days you're just going to roll them around and they'll slowly dry. Last year I packed way too many seeds onto a paper towel and they went moldy and did not dry. So I'm going to continue sorting with the next best seeds, which was the large pods, but they only had 6 peas in them. And as I was sorting through these, I realized that these peas are actually bigger than the other peas. So they might only have 6 peas in them, but they are larger peas, as you can see there. And if I get a comparison, you can see there that they're quite a little bit bigger. So that's the next best lot of seeds that I'd like to save, and I've written down all the attributes onto the piece of paper towel. So we'll pop all those out. And we just do the same thing, is pick up the peas and place them onto paper towel, ready to dry out. Try and keep them a little bit separated so that they have some airflow between them to dry. I'm going to do one last lot of peas, which is my emergency peas, which will be the next set of pods. They only have 4 peas in them, but they're nice straight pods and they are all uniform. So we're going to save those, and the reason I'm saving 3 lots is just in case one of them goes moldy, we'll have something for next year to plant. So to end the video, we're just going to take a look back through all the pods that I decided not to save. And I hope that this video has inspired you to save your own seeds, select for the attributes that you would like, and continue to grow your garden. Of course, all the trimmings will be going onto the compost heap for the worms to turn into beautiful compost to grow these seeds again next year. I'll see you next time.